Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking and for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is the free game collection. We're building a game collection and we're doing it completely for free. Easy as that, nice and simple. Hope you enjoy it, hope you stay around. If you're a return subscriber, welcome back. I hope you're all right, I hope you've been looking after yourself. We're going to start by doing something a little bit different. We're going to start by adding vouchers straight away. Before we've even done anything, let's add £10 to the voucher total. The reason being, Call of Duty Vanguard and NBA 2K23, I took them into CEX a little earlier in the week and I traded them in for voucher. The reason being, NBA 2K23, I have played it to death. Really enjoyed playing it, but the reality is I'm not going to play it now for a very long time, and we got £4 voucher for that at the moment. So I thought, well, I'll get me £4 voucher back, so I only paid £5 for it in the first place. And the same with Call of Duty Vanguard. We had it sitting around from a couple of weeks ago. I thought I'd have a play on it, and I've played it. I've done the campaign mode. I'm not an online guy. Really good, actually. Really enjoyed playing it. I have not played a Call of Duty game for a very long time. So I finished playing it. I thought, you know what? I'll do it again. I'll trade it in. £6 voucher for that one, and then I might pick that up and add it to the collection little way down the line when we can pick it up for a shilling somewhere around the line, and then we'll add it that way. So £10 to the voucher before we even get going. Fantastic. And now let's get started with this. So this week, I got mainly car boot. Did manage to get to a car boot. Wasn't there for very long. It started to rain after about an hour of being there. So I've got a little bit. I've still got a good amount for an hour at a car boot. If you ask me, I think I did okay. Cash converters and one thing from the cherry shop. So let's stop talking. Let's get on with it. So first thing from cash converters, $1.99 Call of Duty Black Ops 3. You get a little bit more for it. I picked it up because for £2, why not? I was in there. It's in lovely condition. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I think I get £3 cash, maybe a little bit more on a voucher. So I thought, why not? I'm there, £2, get myself an extra pound, why not? So Call of Duty Black Ops 3 from Cash Converters. Good little start off there. Went to loads of charity shops this week. Absolutely very unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful. I found one thing. 50p, Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. You do get a little bit for it, not too much, couple quid for it, a little bit more on a voucher. So for 50p, I weren't going to say no. They had a couple games in there for 50p, but this was the only one worth picking up. We've picked up a few of these as well this year, I want to say, especially on the Wii. I think we've had it on the 360 as well. But yeah, charity shop hunting this week, many trips. I probably went, well, let's not lie, what, 13, 14 trips to a charity shop? That's all I was able to find. So I'm not going to complain because I found one thing, get a little bit more on a voucher, so not too bad. And then the rest is a car boot. Now, I will say this, looking at this, I'm already well aware that there is only actually probably one game here that I'm going to add to the collection this week, because everything else I've already got. So yeah, just a little heads up. I'm looking at it thinking there's not much for me to add, but you can't win all the time. And the first one is, and this is the one that I need to add to the collection, and I probably will keep, to be fair, Sonic Rivals on the PSP. It's in really nice condition. I paid 50p for this from someone. Yeah, I don't know much about Sonic Rivals. I've never played this. I don't know if it's a racing game or what. I've never ever played it. The back doesn't really give much away. It says race towards the finish line, so I'm going to assume it's a racing game. But Sonic Rivals on the PSP, I'll be keeping hold of that one. I can tell you now, I'll definitely be keeping hold of that one. Next ones, so to be honest, actually, we've got some good deals in here as well, because I only paid 50p for quite a lot of these. And these ones were £1 each. So first one was Batman Arkham Knight. I have played this, but I didn't really get on with it, and I played it many years ago. I need to go back to this one, give it another go. This is the one where the Batmobile is quite prominent. I really struggled with it, and I think I had picked this up when I had a load of other games to play, so I had a go, didn't get on with it, and then it sort of just made its way down the dreaded backlog. So I do need to go and have another play on that one. But yeah, we picked that one up, £1, can't complain. And another Batman. This guy clearly liked Batman. Batman 3 Gotham, Beyond Gotham. I've played a couple of the Lego Marvel Batmans, and I really can't remember which ones I have or haven't played. I may have played this one, I may not have. But Batman 3 for £1 on the Xbox One, not too bad at all. The condition on them's okay. They're okay, those ones. I'll tell you what, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's do a little bit of hardware. I picked up a Wii remote for £1. I noticed I haven't picked up much Wii this year. Last year I was a flush with Wii. This year, very little of it. This is just the remote. Obviously, paid £1. It's official. It's in good condition. There's a faint mark, very faint. I don't even think you could see it if I tried to show it you. Very faint grey, brown mark, which could be battery, but very faint. Like, you got to squint. So I think we'll be fine with that one. But I paid £1 for that. Not too bad at all. Get a little bit more for that. Let's do a bit more game, shall we? So these were off a guy. I paid £5 for these two games, which, yeah, it's a bit more than I usually pay, but it was pretty safe because, yet again, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I've lost track now. This is definitely the 5th, maybe the 6th week on the trot I've managed to find a Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And I'm not complaining because the trading's good. I think it's £5 cash, £8 voucher, something like that. But I paid it because it's in lovely condition. There's no debating whatsoever that is absolutely cracking. I don't know why I showed you the disc. You can never really tell on camera, but it's in very good condition. So for a £5, I knew I was safe. And I've got another Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Yeah, exactly the same. We've just spoke about it. Another copy. So I picked those two up for a £5 because, well, because I knew my money was safe with the Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And he weren't budging on price. He really wasn't budging. In fact, I got him to budge because he wanted £3 for every game. So I got him to do me the 2 for a £5. He had a couple, but they're the only ones worth paying the £3 that he wanted for. Let's do some more games. So these were 50p each off someone. They liked their Lego. Another Lego Batman game. Batman 2 this time, 50p for the 360. You get a little bit for that. I think it's £2 cash, £3 voucher, something like that. So not too bad for 50p. Same again, Star Wars 2, the original saga, another Lego game. Again, £2 cash, £3 voucher, something like that, 50p. Not too bad at all. Pick that up off him. And another Lego Star Wars, the complete saga. I think you get a little bit more for this. This might be £3-4 cash, £5-6 voucher. I think off the top of my head. But this one's actually the disc is a classics disc, but it's in lovely condition. But there's some fading on the spine, which, you know, isn't the end of the world by any stretch, is it? But the front's absolutely lovely. So got those 50p each, so £1.50 for those three. Not too bad at all. This was a good one. So we'll do with a bit of hardware. Got two Xbox 360 controllers. I paid £7 for these. He wanted £5 each. He gave me the 2 for £7. They're in great condition, really good condition. So this one is absolutely minty. You can sort of still see, so they have that little faint sticker down the middle. You can still see the marks from where it's recently been taken off. So someone must have took it off just before I purchased it, because I didn't. But the analogs, I don't think this has ever been played with. I'm tempted to keep this one actually, because it is such good condition, and Xbox 360 prices are going right up, and obviously people need their controllers to enjoy these 360 games that they're spending so much money on. So I think I'll keep that one. This one, just as good, this one. So I think I'll trade one of these in, because I think I get £9 cash, £11-12 on a voucher. So I think I might keep one and trade the other one in, because you can never have too many Xbox 360 controllers, can you? So £7 for those two, not bad. I have tested them, they work absolutely perfectly. Absolutely perfect. So that was a great little find. And then this last little bundle here, these were two separate lots, but 50p each again. So I paid £1 for Super Mario Bros. Fantastic find. And £1 for Nintendogs. That's a great find as well. You get a good return on this. This sometimes gets overlooked. Get a good return for Nintendogs. There's a lot of different variants. I think there's a Dachshund and a Dalmatians. This is the Labrador. Yeah, Labrador version. So not bad for 50p. Brilliant. And obviously new Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo DS. This is a staple. This is a great find. I think you get about £8 cash, maybe £10 voucher, something like that for this one. Haven't come across this very often, and I think I've got an empty case for one, so I'm still looking for a loose cartridge to turn into a bit of voucher somewhere down the line. But they had a couple DS games, clearly a child's collection, because they're all quite young, but these were the two worth picking up. So yeah, £1 for those two. That's going to be a fantastic return. I was really chuffed to find those. And lastly, another person, 50p each again. It had a couple of 360 games, not too many, maybe 7 or 8. I took these two off him for 50p each. Minecraft, the Xbox 360 edition, absolute staple. Of course I'm going to pick it up for 50p. I would never say no. And lastly, Lego, the Lord of the Rings. This was a great find. This is one of the more pricey Lego games on the Xbox 360. I think you get about £4 or £5 cash, a little bit more on a voucher. This is a bit harder to find. A lot of the Lego games do carry a bit of value, a good couple of quid each. This one's one of the more pricey ones. So if you see Lord of the Rings Lego out and about, definitely worth picking up. You don't see it too often, but obviously usually at car booths when people are selling Lego games, they have a little bundle of them. So if you see Lord of the Rings, definitely worth picking up. So yeah, I think that's quite a decent little collection. Considering I was only at the car boot for a little while, the charity shops were just supplied one thing, and not a great deal from cash converters, to be honest, but a little bit. But this little pile here for a little trip to a car boot that got washed out, I'm not complaining. So I'm going to do that thing again. I'm going to go to CEX, and I'll be back in a minute. I am back, and it has gone absolutely perfectly, exactly how you'd want it to go. That's how it's gone this week, which is fantastic. So let's start by doing what we always do. Let's take away what everything you just saw cost us. £21.49 to be exact. So let's take £21.49 from there, and for the first time ever, let's not go to the receipt like we always do, because I've lost it. I have absolutely no idea where it is. I did the big shop this week at the same time. I think I've accidentally put it in the bin. I can't find it. So for the first time ever, I don't have the receipt in front of me. So I've had to write it down on a little post-it note. It doesn't feel quite the same, but it all adds up, thank God. So that's a good one. So how do we get the money back? We went into CEX, and it was absolute perfect. The guy just took absolutely everything. He was a really nice guy. He checked the stuff as well. He was just took it all in exactly how you'd want. We got the money back from CEX, nice and easy. Minecraft was a £5. Lord of Rings on the Xbox 360 was a £5. Wii Remote was £6, and the Xbox 360 controller was £9, which means we got £25 back. Absolutely spot on. So it's £25 up there. So we've made about £3. That's how we get it free. All our money's back with a little tiny bit of profit. Fantastic. Everything else was voucher. We're doing well for the voucher this week, so let's get crack on. Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One, £4. Guitar Hero 3 on the Wii, £3. Arkham Knight on Xbox One, £3. Batman 3 on the Xbox One, £4. Black Ops 2 on the 360, £8. Fantastic. Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One again, another £4. Batman 2 on the Xbox 360, £3. Star Wars 2 on the 360, £3. Star Wars The Complete Saga on the 360, £5 voucher, so that's a good one to keep an eye out for as well. Xbox 360 controller, 13 quid on a voucher, lovely. Nintendogs is £6 on a voucher, and Super Mario Bros on the DS is £11 on a voucher, which means we got £67 on a voucher. Nice. So £67 up there. That is a good return for 1 week. Not everything for free, couple quid extra for next time, and 67 quid on a voucher. Yes, please, all day long. Like I mentioned though, very little actually being added to the collection from what we went out and hunted down. So what I'm adding this Xbox 360 controller. I've kept this one. This is the one that is just absolutely minty. I have no idea how many Xbox 360 controllers I have now between the ones I use day to day and the ones that are in the box ones around me, but got to have about at least 13, 14, 15, something like that now. But this one's absolutely minty. And you can never have too many Xbox 360 controllers, because I think they're going to be I think they're just going to keep going up in price, the 360 controllers, especially the official ones. And then the only game we're adding, Sonic Rivals. Quite happy to be adding this one. Like I said, I don't play Sonic very often, but it does look half decent. I've had a little YouTube search on it. It looks okay. So to be adding this one, adding that to the PSP collection, not too bad at all. It's another free game. You should never ever sniff at a free game. Even if I play it for just a couple of minutes, it's a free game, and if I don't like it, I can always get rid of it later down the line, can't we? So this week, nice and easy, free. Walk into CEX, get all our money back, job done. £67 on a voucher is absolutely fantastic. We're going to put that towards some real quality games, tick off the games we want a little later on in the year. I've got a lovely 360 controller, another little game, and I've got a big smile on my face, and that's, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So thank you very, very, very much for joining me. Take care of yourself, guys.